Hello, thank you for watching. This is Gentle Yoga. I am Megan Tennell and I will be guiding you through your practice today. There will be no props called upon for this class specifically, but you know your body best. So if you find you prefer to have blocks or a bolster, go ahead and make sure those are in your space so when your body calls upon them, you may use them. We will begin sitting nice and tall, stacking our shoulders above the hips. Allow the chin to lower down ever so slightly to lengthen the back of your neck. Draw your attention to your breath. Imagine your torso is 3 separate layers of a cake. Bottom, middle, and top. As you inhale, fill the whole bottom layer, mid layer, and top layer. Exhale from the top down. Expand your awareness of the breath, pulling it away from the belly, and notice it in the sides, filling from the hips, waist to armpits. Exhale from the top down. Inhale, feel the breath expanding the side body outward and upward, inflating under the arms. Exhale, narrowing. Bring your attention to your spine, and as you inhale, fill the low back, mid back, and upper between the shoulders. Exhale, rolling from the top down. Now expand this awareness of your breath across all 3 planes, belly, sides, and spine as you inflate fully like a balloon to the top. And deflate, emptying from the top down. One more deep inhale. And open mouth sigh. Gently come all the way down, belly. Reach your toes to the bottom of the mat. Gently lower down. Stack your palms in front of your face like pancakes and lower your head onto the top hand. Soften the body completely. Feel the weight of the thighs melt into the floor. Feel the shoulders become heavy as they maybe slide the elbows forward. And return your attention to your breath. Fill the pelvis, your navel, and your chest. Exhale from the top down. Notice how the compression of the belly in the earth can invite the sensation of your breath in the sides and the spine to increase. Follow that sensation. Feel it working with your body. Gently bend your right knee out next to your right hip, sliding it upward until it is about parallel with the hip joint. And float the heel, sliding it across the floor, bringing it just below the knee, creating a little box, 90 degrees all around with the leg. Notice how that has created space between the right hip and the earth. Breathe into that space. Take in one more deep inhale, and I invite you to maybe push the right knee a little further from the body. Do not force it, just invite it. And maybe notice how that has decreased the space between the hip and the earth. One more deep inhale. Allow it to fill the upper body, maybe creating tension, and let it go. Gently return your right leg to your mat, however you see fit, and pause here for a moment. And then gently allow the left leg to bend, bringing the knee level with the hip, heel below the knee. Notice that space. Do not will it to be smaller, just let it be. And maybe with every exhale, the space will close. On your next inhale, mindfully and gently, return the left leg to the mat and invite the toes to be on the outer edges. Return your awareness to the heaviness throughout the body. Notice how much of your thighs are pressed into the earth. And as you inhale, squeeze the quads and feel them lift away without even trying. Exhale, soften. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, soften. Be mindful of the shoulders. Keep them heavy as you inhale. Squeeze the quads. Press the pelvis into the floor and maybe lift the toes without putting tension in the upper body, and lower down. Once more with the breath,
Keep the upper body passive, heavy, inactive as you squeeze the glutes, the quads, the calves, lifting the toes. Exhale, release everything. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, palms wide. Inhale, cobra, and activate the quads. Press down into the pelvis as you pull the heart forward. Exhale, release. 2 more with the breath. Inhale, squeeze, and pull the upper body forward. Exhale, soften. Once more, inhale, lift and pull. Exhale, release. Take a deep breath in and exhale, push up to your hands and knees. Feel the release of pressure in your pelvic girdle. Maybe feel that cool air rushing across your warm belly and thighs. Inhale, pull the heart forward and shoulders back as you lift your tail. Exhale, tuck and rock an angry cat. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, tuck and round. Once more. Inhale, find a neutral spine, letting the shoulder blades come down in between the shoulders. Let the belly be soft, widen the knees. Bring your toes together and to child's pose. Lengthen through the arms. Maybe try to walk your fingers further forward. Maybe lower your forehead to the earth, lengthening the neck and spine. Invite there to be a sensation of lengthening, some micro tension through the armpits. If you desire a little more, tent your fingers like spiders and allow your heart to continue to be heavy to the earth. Press the elbows down into the floor. Inhale, lift your hips, pulling your heart forward. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Press down into the front of the palms. Lengthen the arms. Press the tailbone up to the sky. It is not required that the legs are straight. The knees may be bent. The heels can come off of the floor, pressing your knees into your chest. Worry less about lengthening the hamstrings and more about being soft and comfortable in the posture. Inhale, look between your hands, and exhale, return your knees down to the earth. Inhale, pull the heart forward and reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your chest and step the right foot between the hands. Lunging forward,
And if you didn't make it quite as far as you would have liked, you may teeter-totter the right foot further forward to deepen the extension. Use the stability of your leg to support the upper body. Lay your belly onto the thighs and invite softness in the fingertips. Allow the hips to start to become heavy. Soften the belly. Allow gravity to pull you in. Lengthen the back of the neck, turning your gaze to just in front of the toes. Inhale, push back into a half split. Hold here. Let the shoulders be heavy. Let the chin tuck down in towards your chest. If you feel you'll have more balance, you may tuck in the back toes. One more deep breath into the fully rounded back. Feel the expansion create tension. And exhale, lunge forward once again. Press the left hand into the floor and inhale, reach the right arm high, twisting belly towards the thigh. Press through the bottom shoulder to create more space. Exhale, bring the right hand inside of the right foot. Begin to teeter-totter the right foot away from the body until you feel the mobility in your hip to be able to swing the knee around and back, returning to tabletop. Push up and back into downward dog. Focus on finding comfort. Let the head be heavy. Shake it no. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, lower the knees back down to the earth. Engage the core for a little extra. Inhale, heart forward, floating the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest, round the spine, step the foot between the hands and shift the body weight forward. Do not let your knee pass the toes. You are more than welcome to move your feet further away to create the sensation you wish to experience in the body. Invite the leg to support the chest. Let the weight of your body deepen the sensation, become light on the fingers, and follow your breath as you gaze past your toes. And a gentle reminder that don't forget to hydrate. It's been hot the last few days. Listen to your body. Inhale, slide back into a half split. Even though we're not doing a lot of movement, holding postures for an extended amount of time can also take just as much energy and mental effort. Round the shoulders, tuck the chin to the chest. Take a deep breath in and soften. On the next exhale, rock forward, belly onto the thigh. Press your right hand into the floor at the top of the mat and inhale, reach the left arm high. One more breath here. Exhale, left hand down inside of the foot. Begin to teeter-totter the left foot away from the body until you feel that your body can swivel itself around and back to meet the right. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot between your hands and wheel up into Warrior Two. With the back heel down, foot parallel to the back of the mat and front knee bent over the ankle. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Inhale, straighten the front leg and turn your toes to the left edge. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. The closer your feet are together, the higher your hips are away from the floor, which means there's more for you to try to reach. If you would like to let your hands be a little bit more involved and support the posture, maybe explore teeter-tottering your feet a little further away from each other. This will take some of the tension out of the hamstrings and pull it into the inner thigh, so that way the hamstring alone does not have to support you in this posture. Allow the head to be heavy, dangling from the shoulders. Press down into the big toes for equal pressure between the pinkies and the inner foot. Do whatever you like with your hands. You can reach behind you, in front of you, or allow them to rest underneath you. One more deep breath in and softening sigh. Press your hands into the earth under the shoulders and inhale, halfway lift, opening your heart to the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, turn the heels inward, bend the knees, lowering your tailbone, and inhale, press and rise gently through a sumo squat. Exhale, turn the front toes forward, back foot parallel to the back of the mat, returning to Warrior Two. Inhale, reach the front arm high and the back arm low. And exhale, wheel down into a low lunge, both hands at the top of the mat, back heel off of the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the back knee down, flatten the toes, and step back to your hands and knees. Toes and to downward dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands and wheel up into Warrior Two. Take a deep breath in and settling sigh. Inhale, straighten the front leg, turning the toes to the right edge. Exhale, wide leg, forward fold. Invite something different to explore in the body. This is your time. Be as effort-filled or as gentle as you please. And gently return your hands under the shoulders
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, turn the heels in. Bend the knees to lower the tailbone. Inhale, press and rise. Exhale, warrior two, facing the front of your mat. Inhale, front arm high. Both hands down, back heel lifts. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the back knee down. Flatten the toes and step back into tabletop pose. Tick-tock the hips from side to side and draw the shoulder and hip together. But instead of the focus being on trying to make a shoulder and hip connection, draw your attention to the side body and focus on the length of it instead of the compression. And you can rotate the hands to better accommodate this movement, to be more comfortable in the wrists and elbows. One more on each side or just one side. Try to be even. And return to center. Swivel your feet over to one side of the body, coming onto your sit bones. And bring your feet around in front of you. Bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to butterfly away into Baddha Konasana. Hold on to the tops of your ankles, and instead of using this bind to pull yourself forward over the legs, instead use it to roll the shoulders back and down, and by pulling the shoulders down, feel lifting in the chest, coming into a little back bend. Lengthen the back of the neck, drawing the chin down toward the chest, not into the chest. And feel that create much more tension from the neck to maybe the mid-back. One more deep breath in. Exhale, round the spine. Release the hands, palms facing up, and slide towards the top of your mat. Let the breath fill where you created the tension just now. Let the head be heavy. Shake it no once again. Begin to let go of any effort you may have within the body. Don't try to reach. Don't try to fold. Just let go. next inhale, gently roll upward, allowing your head to be the last to rise. And pause for a breath with the shoulders stacked above the hips. And gently cross your legs into a position. Hand forward, pressing the left hand back. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right, palms facing down. One more on each side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. This time, as you twist to the left, exhale, bring the right hand down, thumb facing your hip. Handcuff your left arm to maybe even find the right thigh. Gently unwind, reaching both arms to the sky. Be mindful of the lack of energy you may have in the hands. Exhale, press the palms down and away behind the body, interlacing your fingers. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back and down. Exhale, soften. Exhale, twist to the right, placing the left hand on the top of the thigh. On the next inhale, soften the body. Exhale, press your hands down and back. Your fingers as you inhale, heart forward, knuckles down. Exhale, release. And place your hands on your thighs, palms facing up. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, touch your thumb to your pinkies. Inhale, release. Exhale to ring finger. Release. Exhale, middle finger. Maybe there's resistance within the body. Open.
Exhale to index finger. Hold for one more breath. And open mouth sigh. Gently place your hand behind your sip. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Maybe scoot the tail to the center of your mat and gently recline down onto your spine. Turn the palms facing up to the sky. Feel the opening throughout the chest as gravity pulls you down into the floor. Teeter-totter your feet together and allow the knees to widen once again into Baddha Konasana. Notice how there may be increased tension within the low back and inner thighs now that you are no longer sitting on top. Gently draw the belly down into the earth and notice how that engages the inner thigh to provide you a little bit more support. But if you are looking for a deeper stretch, begin to soften the belly and feel gravity pull into the inner thighs. Avoid arching the back, let it be neutral. Slowly slide up past the shoulders like the letter T. Continue to keep the palms facing up to the sky. Draw the belly down into the floor, flat back pushed into the earth as you draw the knees together and press the soles of the feet into the earth. Straighten your right leg with the toes turned up to the sky. Float the left leg into a tabletop position and exhale, gently roll over towards your right side. Follow the breath filling from the top of your hip into your armpit. And exhale from the top down. Encourage the mind to keep its attention on the breath and your body. Pick any sensation of the breath moving through you and allow that to be your focus. Gently slide your knees in towards your chest, and like a cannonball, roll to center. Wrap your arms around your shins, giving yourself a gentle hug. Release your hands and return your feet to the floor. Straighten the left leg. Float the right leg up into a tabletop position. Reach your arms out past your sides. And exhale, roll over to the left. Take in one more deep inhale. An open mouth sigh. Gently bend your knees in towards your chest and rock to center. Wrap your arms around your shins for a squeeze. Keep your tailbone and shoulders in the earth. Widen your knees into your armpits. Float the heels to the sky and hold on to the outer edges of your feet, coming into happy baby pose. Keep the heart open, drawing the knees and shoulders down to the earth. Press your tailbone down firmly, and maybe invite a little extension through the legs, pressing the toes towards the shoulders. When you feel complete, prepare for final rest. Gently bending the knees, bringing the heels down into the pelvis. Slide the feet to the floor. Straighten the legs, turning the toes away from each other. Encourage opening through the hips. Place your hands level with your hip bones, turning the palms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and open mouth, sigh. Wrap your mind around the idea of stillness. If you must move, do so only to allow yourself to feel more comfortable. And then return to stillness. Begin to deepen your breath. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly roll over to your preferred side and pause there for a moment. Leave your head heavy as you push your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands folded in towards your heart center and bow your chin in towards your chest. Take a moment to reflect on today's practice. Please join me for one final inhale. An open mouth sigh. And thank you so much for watching. From my heart to yours, Namaste.